looking exotic.
Modestly dressed women are insecure. Let me explain. Everything society taught you about dressing modestly and being conservative was a lie. Men love whores. Why do you think they cheat on your moms with what they really want when they get their money? And in some cases, dressing modestly can attract substandard men. I feel like a lot of you are lying to yourselves. If the man is scum of the earth, he's not going to treat you any better because you're dressed modestly. And most of the dudes that go for modest women just can't afford the sultry celebrity looking types. Telling girls to cover up so they won't be sexually harassed is not true. You could leave the house wearing a garbage bag and you will still be sexually harassed. Most dudes think that girls who dress modestly don't have a good body because they usually don't. Look at Instagram. What are we all engaging with as women and men? Bikini pictures. I think you should be more like me. I work hard to look this good, and so should you.
Sometimes I get scared when I wear an outfit because I worry that people are going to judge me for wearing that outfit, and then I wear that outfit and no one gives a fuck. No one looks at me. No one cares. So your daily reminder for today is just wear the outfit because no one is thinking about you more than you're thinking about you.
Again, Exoticals, and I just want to make a video about modesty. Okay, so this is kind of like a femininity, not a femininity channel, because I'm not giving you advice on how to be feminine, because real femininity, just like what Exotic Brown Skin said in her video, exotic, like I love her channel, like I love Exotical Brown Skin. But just like what she said that real pretty women don't give out, like, try to give out content or try to give out, like, some fake femininity advices and stuff like that, or try to use what she knows to, like, let people get what she has, because real woman has it, and they just let it happen. But anywho, this video is basically talking about modesty, and yeah, how to be modest, but I'm just saying why modesty is being used in a way that men could just like use that to cheat. Okay? Let's be honest. Okay. You could be covered up and still give sexy. You could still be covered up and still give modest. You could still show some skin and still be modest. Okay, we're not telling. I'm not trying to give out some advice. And you could wear like a G-string because F modesty, girl embarrassed. No, it's okay to be modest, and I'm not trying to bash the girls who want to be modest or who want to cover up. That's on you. But I feel like men who like seriously emphasize on women being modest, it's like, I feel like it's like their excuse for men to cheat, because men love seeing girls who show skin, because if it wasn't for that, all of these models and workers, they wouldn't be where they at because of men, especially married men. All right, if it wasn't for married men, like OnlyFans or things like that would never existed. Okay, and it comes to the point like men who just like say, oh, I want a modest woman, I want a woman that's modest. They just saying that now because they don't want no other man to look at them, okay? They don't want no other man to look at what they got going on. They don't want no other man to tell them that, oh, your wife is hot or your wife is beautiful. So they try to, it's like putting a bird in a cage. Why do you put a bird in a cage? So the bird won't flap its wings and get out of the cage. Okay, I feel like some men, especially narcissistic men, or men in general, like, they like to put their wives in a cage. I'm not saying all men, but I'm saying generally men put their wives and girlfriends in a box. So basically, they want their wives to be beautiful and attractive for them. They basically want their wives to look a certain way. Okay, because when a guy meets a girl, right, he don't meet a girl who's covered up and modest and be like, ooh, I like that. They meet a girl who's a baddie, you know. They love baddies, okay? All men love bad bitches, okay? I don't like cussing, but I feel like in this channel, it's like I feel free, but they love to cuss, okay? I love to cuss, okay? Men love baddies, okay? from Ari Fletcher to Jada Weda. Okay, they love themselves some baddies. So, in a sense, I'll say they also look up to women as what's the beauty standard, okay? We love to tell other women, oh, it's because of the beauty standard why you don't look like this, or why you don't like me looking like this. But I'm saying, what you and what men put out on the media, it resembles of what you think is great. So when men see the woman online, they want the woman that they see online as their girlfriends, okay? They want to pull the baddie, they want to pull the hot chick, but they want to pull her and her good, turn her into this conservative girl, into the girl that fits their standards, that fits their needs, and then turn around and go behind their back to cheat on them, okay? Because let me tell you about this story, okay? I was with this guy, and then after that, you know, we was good. We was on our talking stage, I think this was like a long time ago when we fully, you know, got together. We was in a date, and then after that, I was fully modest, okay? This date, like, it was kind of like a party. So this date was kind of like, okay, everyone is like wearing their best. It was like a gala. Everyone was wearing their gowns. I had on a beautiful gown. The gown was so beautiful. Everybody loved it, and he loved it as well. But, you know, it was modest, so I didn't really show a lot of skin, which is fine. But, you know, there was also, like, other girls, you know, they showed something. And mind you, I have a body, so I could show something if I wanted to. But, you know, I guess what I'm trying to get here is that when I was sitting with him, right? And then, you know, girls walking by, you know, body tea, everything. I saw him. I was trying to make a conversation, you know. I saw him. His eyes was like, oh my goodness. Like, he looked at other girls while I was in front of him. While I was in front of him. Looking at their bodies and stuff like that. Making these little faces and stuff like that. I'm just like, what? I was like, huh? And then the motherfucker gonna make the same note, like, oh, I like a woman that's modest. But you was just looking at a girl who had on nothing but a slit. The slit, you could literally see her panties. Like, she literally showed her, like, it looked like she didn't even wear clothes. But he was looking at her making these little faces and stuff like that. But mind you, he wanted to be like, oh, I like a girl that's modest. I like a girl that cover up. You know, you like a baddie that only covers up in public, okay? And then, you know, I realized, ever since that situation was done, I realized that it's okay to show off some skin. I'm not telling you to go be an IG baddie and show yourself in a bikini. But if that's what you want to do, go do it. Nobody's stopping you, okay? Don't let a man try to tell you that, oh, being modest is, oh, you gotta be modest to get a man. You gotta cover up to get a man. I feel like it depends on what type of man you're trying to look for. If you're looking for a church boy, then hey, even them church boys, let's be honest, even them church boys, they want you to show some skin, okay? That's why you gotta decensor men, especially like in the way you dress. Because when you decensor men in the way you dress, not only you fit your beauty standard, your internalized beauty standard, but also you don't dress up for a man. You don't make men gaze as your beauty standard. You don't have to be boy pretty to be beautiful, okay? You don't make men as your internalized beauty standard. You make yourself and your feelings as a beauty standard. Okay, me, I took this from Exoticals United, okay? The internalized beauty standards, I stole that from Exoticals United. So, I'll say, for me, when I dress up, I don't dress up because I want to be like, hey, my man is coming. I'm gonna wear something covered up because I want my man to see me. No, I wear what I want to wear due to how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling earthy, I'll wear a long skirt. I'll show my belly. I'll show everything else. If I'm feeling the weather, which is fall, I'll put on a long sleeve. I'll put on some boots. I'll put on some long pants. The ones that be showing my curves. Okay? Some long pants. And I'll do my makeup due to the weather. Okay? It's based on your emotion. That's how you should make your beauty standard look like. Okay? Don't make your beauty standard based on somebody else. Because that's not even right. But it's giving people pleasing. And if you're doing that, and you're doing that because of a man, you're male pleasing. You're pleasing the male gaze. And that is not fun. And if that's what you want to do, you want to please the male gaze, go ahead. Nobody's forcing you. But if you're trying to decensor men, your beauty standard shouldn't focus on a man. Of course, a man could compliment you and say, yo, you look good. Okay? But what you wear shouldn't just base yourself on that. I get it, we want some validation. But you shouldn't base your clothes on someone who probably is looking at another girl, who's probably looking at another girl's butt right now, who's probably on the game watching the phone, watching the football, Fortnite, whatever, or who probably on that site looking at girls who's wearing nothing but a G-string. They're wearing G-strings. They're wearing stripper clothes, okay? Let's be honest. Liking, commenting, scrolling on the chick page, okay? And he can have the nerve to say, oh, I like modest. Que modesta. In English, it says, what modest? Because men don't like modest, period, okay? Go through any, my assignment for you today is go through a man's following. I don't care if that's your boyfriend or your boyfriend's boyfriend or something like that. But go through a man's following. A random man that's following you. Go through his following. You'll mostly see sports. You'll mostly see his interests and hobbies. You'll mostly see like his family members or ex-girlfriends or fellow talking stages. You probably see them. You probably see the organizations they're part of, like if they're a part of a church or a frat, whatever. And then boom, you're gonna see what he like. Okay? You're gonna see his type. These are like the 5 things you will usually see when it comes to a man's following. Pay attention to the following, because the following will tell you everything about a man. The followings, especially his type. He will come up to you and lie to you and be like, oh, I like modest women. I like women that cover up, cover some skin. He's following Ari. He's following Ari Fletcher. He's following Jada Waiter. Shoot, he's even following an S worker. He probably not even be following an S worker. He probably be following like Marseille Martin. He probably following Sky Jackson. He probably following another girl. He probably following Zendaya. He might be even following a man. Who knows? But just know that whatever he follows, like famous people, especially if you're like the opposite gender and you're straight, pay attention, because he's telling you something. He's telling you something that you're not aware of, okay? And I'm not bashing women who want to be modest for a reason besides a man. Like if it's like religious wise, and you're like a really religious woman, and you do it because due to your religion, that's what you want to do, because it will help with your religion, it will help with your walk. Then hey, I am all for that. I'm all for that. But if you're doing this specifically for a man, unless you're getting a check out of this, don't do it, okay? Don't do it unless you're getting a check out of this. But if you're doing it like personal reason wise, you cover up, all right, that's it. Because me, when I cover up, if it's not like in a holy place or in a holy setting or in a setting where it's professional, or in a place where it's like most holy, and you're trying to respect the person that you're serving, like the deity that you're serving, I'm gonna be modest, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna be wearing G-string in the places where you shouldn't be wearing it. I'm gonna cover up out of respect, okay? But like, me personally, I'm a person, I don't show too much skin, but I show skin, okay? Like, today, I'm wearing a black shirt, and I'm wearing a long maxi skirt, and I decided to show off my stomach and show off my belly ring. I decided to show off my belly ring, because that's the style that I was looking for this morning. I wasn't looking for, oh, let me wear this so some boys could see me, or for my man could see me, or so a guy could look past me. I decided to wear this because, you know, this is what I felt like wearing. And I wanted to find a style that's like, you know, earthy, but kind of like classy. Like earthy, but kind of classy at the same time, because of the maxi black skirt. And I had a shirt that I turned into a crop top. You know, I decided to like make it more, you know, more elegant. And also, what I can say, wear what you want to wear, okay? I feel like some women who don't think that, who wears modesty without, like, religious wise or anything, I feel like they wear it because they're insecure of their body. Because if you're not insecure of your body, you don't have to cover up, okay? Cover up in the places you need it, okay? When you're insecure and you're covering up too much, it's like you can't breathe. You can't breathe, you can't do nothing, you can't do shoot. And you're just attracting men who say, "Oh, I like a woman that's modest." Because he knows you're insecure and he knows that you don't want to show off your body. So he's going to use that against you and sneak around and be all up on another woman's page just because, you know, you decide to be modest. And if you're a really, really modest woman, okay, if you're a real modest woman, and you're dating a quote unquote I like a modest woman, you basically setting yourself up for failure. I'm not saying like all men who say they like modest women, they don't. I'm just saying most men don't. Okay? And it comes to a point, if you become too modest with your close to a man, he's not gonna find you attractive. Well, he's not gonna find you attractive. He's probably gonna like talk to other women or look at other women who's not showing skin, and then once you bring that up to him, he's just like, "Oh, well, you're not wearing anything sexy anymore." But when you do, here's the thing: the next conversation is when you do not, when you decide to be pretty and when you decide to dress up and doll up. I'm not talking about the men that be hyping up their girls. I'm not talking about the men that love their girlfriends and they love the way they look. I'm talking about the guys who are so insecure and narcissistic that they want a modest woman, but they only want them to be hot for them. But when you're in your girls' night, you're going out with the girls, and you have on a cute little outfit, showing some skin, looking like a baddie, which I know everyone that's watching here is, he's gonna start a random argument. First of all, he's not even gonna compliment you. First of all, let's get it. You know, a guy is very intimidated by your beauty where he doesn't even compliment you. When you're looking dolled up to the T, he don't even say you look good. And he's gonna start a random conversation with you. He's gonna say, "Oh, I don't like the way you looking. Go change." Is he your dad? I know in the bedroom you may call him Poppy or something, but he's not your dad. And first of all, you shouldn't be taking orders from a man like that, period. And just like what I said before, you can't take orders from a man like that, period. And he's gonna make an argument with you. He's gonna be like, "Oh, take that off. You don't need to put all that makeup and stuff like that." That's why you gotta be careful when a man tells you his dislikes when it comes to a woman, especially when it comes to the looks. Okay? He's gonna start he's gonna like try to like threaten you and say, "Oh, if you don't take this off, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." You know, If that ever occurs to happen to you in your life, and you have a messed up man who doesn't want that validation from others that he could barely give onto you, baby, you know what you should do? Put that lip gloss on, put your shoes on, and say, I'll see you when I'm done. And go. Because these men right here, they only want a woman to be beautiful for them. They want you to hide your beauty. They want you to hide your beauty so they could feel better about themselves. Because when your beauty is so beautiful and your light shines too bright, especially for a man, that's why, like, especially for a man, they will do anything to get a shade and block that light, that shining, and block that lightness. They'll block it. They'll do anything to lower your self-esteem. Not complimenting you all the time, not, giving you the validation that you need. Baby, if you ever see validation and your man not giving you the validation, give it validation to yourself. That's why you have to dress not to impress. Dress based on how you want to dress. Wear what you want to wear. If you want to wear a short skirt, wear a short skirt. Wear something that looks good, okay? Don't take this as I'm trying to tell you to, wear something crazy because you decided to wear something crazy. Okay? Always dress to impress, but don't dress for impression. Let me say that again. Dress to impress, but don't dress for impression. Don't do things for impression. And a way to decenter, and that's one big way to decenter men from your appearance, and decentering men from what you want to wear. And that modesty stuff should be sacred, should be for the person, for the deity that you should want to wear it for. Whether it's Allah, whether it's Jesus, whether it's Lord, whether it's whomever. Okay? Don't let these men make you dress like something that you don't want to dress like. And that is all. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Like and subscribe. Bye.